my channel City Yoga Anthony. Today's practice is going to take hopefully about 25 minutes and we will move our body fully. This is specially designed for beginners, so I would really like you to join if you just about to start yoga. Because these are going to be easy asanas, not intermediate or not advanced asanas. Everyone can do them. Also, we have plenty of modifications. I will try to focus to show you some of them. And as we don't have too much time, let's start it. So let's start in child's pose. Most of the time we do. Sit back on your heel, your knees are mat wide apart, and then just stretch your hands toward the top of your mat and just start to inhale deeply. Make sure you have a deep breath into your lungs, your stomach. It goes to your back as well, your lower back. And just prepare yourself that from now on it's just you and your mat, and just focus on your present moment. Then let's come up to tabletop. All fours. Your wrist is under your shoulders, your knees are still hip wide, and then try to find the right alignment, and then maybe do some cat-cow. Inhale, try to stretch your spine, starting from your tailbone, and look up. And for exhale, you start to curve your spine again, starting from the tailbone. Inhale, look up, stretch, open your chest, and then exhale, curve again. Inhale, and then exhale, and then come back into the middle, into the center. Then we will do just some rounds, just for our lower back. With your hip, and then do on the other side as well. If you do have some knee problems, you can always use a blanket under your knees, or you can just fold, double your mat. When you're ready, come back to central. And then from here, we are going to downward facing dog. You just tuck your toes and go up. If you are a beginner, you just start and you have a really tight hamstring, you can absolutely bend your knees. And then just push against the ground with the root of your palm. With your tailbone, you try to reach the sky. If you can absolutely put down your heel. I have tight hamstrings, I can't do that. And if you are ready, you can just start to walk. Just stretch our calves as well, and then a little bit move our body here and there, just easy peasy. When you're ready, you will stop, and then You gaze towards your thigh or your pelvic area. Just have a couple of deep breaths. And then when you are ready, reach up towards the sky with your right leg. Inhale and exhale. You will put your leg between your palms in the middle and you will put down your knee. And then inhale and now try to stretch your hip flexor, the left one. Just stay in this pose for a bit. Try to hold your belly. Deep inhales. When you're ready, you will tuck your toes. You will lift up your hip and then look towards the top of your mat and then step next to your other leg. Forward fold. Here again, you can bend your knees. It's not a problem at all. It's still better than you just trying to do it and then you are not going to do with the right back. So bend your knees and when you forward, your lower back area is hinging and then you start to fold over. Have a couple of breaths. And then come up by vertebra. And then you arrive to Tadasana. With your inhale, reach up your arms towards the sky. You can go to the back if you can. If not, then just reach up. Inhale, open your chest, and then with the exhale, we will go back to forward fold. Bend your knees if you want. Half lift. So you will just stretch your spine. You will just straight your back. And then exhale, forward fold. You will step back with your right leg and with your left leg next to it for a plank. Again, your wrist is under your shoulder. Hold for 2 breaths. And then put down your knees, your chin, and your shoulder, your chest. And then from here, you will just stretch out your legs. And for the inhale, you will come up to Cobra. You need to keep your elbows next to your side. And then try to stretch. And inhale, exhale, come down to the ground. Tuck your toes. Plank and downward facing dog. We will do the same for the left leg, with the left leg as well. Reach up to the sky and then come. Put between your palms, put down your knees. And inhale, try to stretch hip flexor, your chest. Inhale. Tuck your toes. Step forward to forward fold. And then come up, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, reach up to the sky. And then forward one. Exhale. Half lift, straight your back. Forward fold, exhale. And then step back with your left leg. Starting with the left leg to plank. Hold it for 2 breaths. then again come down to Ashtangasana, and then stretch out your legs. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale. Right. Tuck your toes. Plank and downward facing dog. Then bend your knees. Look towards the top of your mat and slowly step to the top. You will put your feet hip wide and then just touch your elbows and then let's just hang in here in ragdoll. If you can stretch out your legs. It's still better for me with the bent knees. Here your weight should be rather on your toes than on your heel. Should be, of course, in the center area, but just under your big toes, your little one, and not like that. Yeah, try to, and then you would feel the stretching here behind in your hamstrings and in your lower back as well. You should feel how the gravity actually pull you down through your head. And if you start to take deep breath, you will feel in your lower back as well. When you're ready, we will close our feet, forward fold, and we will come up vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, reach up to the sky, and then for exhale, wide, standing wide leg, and then come down, squat down to Malasana, Yogi squat. So here, you can sit on a yoga block. If you can't come down, it helps. With your elbows, you will keep your knees wide apart. If you can't put down your heels, like, I don't know, somehow like that, that's fine as well. Try to not slouch. Try to just keep a straight back. Open your chest. Deep inhale and exhale. Then when you are ready, with the strong muscles, come on back. And then step to Tadasana. From Tadasana, we will do 3 poses. We will just put our weight on the left leg and we will put our right leg up. So, for 3 poses, what is more important is you never put your leg on your knee. You can put your leg on your ankle, on your calf, or if you are able to, you can put it on your inner thigh, but never on the knees. So then you can keep your hands on your hip, or if you are able to, it's better if you keep it in praying. You work with your knee, right knee, towards the side. With your hands, you are working towards the sky. and try to find one point where you can just focus. It will help you to balance. Couple of breaths. And then just slowly come back to Tadasana. We will do the other side as well. That is absolutely fine. And actually that's absolutely normal that one of your side is a little bit stronger or better in flexibility than the other one. So maybe you are able to do it on your inner thigh with your right leg, but you are not able to do it with your left. That's fine as well. That's absolutely fine. The main thing is that you are here and you are practicing with us, that you are working towards a healthy life, that you are keeping yourself healthy and happy. That's the most important thing. Then when you are ready, you will come back to Tadasana. Again, reach up to the sky with inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. We will do half lift. And then I will just move this to the front. And then forward fold. And again, come back to plank. And then downward facing dog. Maybe now you can feel that it's a bit better now in your hamstrings. You can hold downward facing dog a little bit longer. This time a little bit easier. You feel the movement. And then when you are ready, reach up to the sky with your right leg. Again, put in the middle between your palms, and then we will come down to crescent lunge. With inhale, reach up to the sky. And then we're just going to hold it. Try to make sure that your shoulder is not on the top of your head. Try to keep it relaxed. You can close your palms. It will help you to make sure it's not in your ears. And then when you are ready, with a big inhale, reach up, and then we will go to half angel. Pull down your hands, your elbows in 90-degree angle. Open your chest, look up, breathe in. Let all the energy, all the breath, oxygen, everything comes into your lungs. If there is sun, then feel the sun. Next inhale, back up. And then we will do half Hanuman. What is a half split? So if you do have tight hamstrings than me, then you can use the yoga blocks. You can use upwards like that. So you flex your feet, you square your hip, and you basically, if you can, just hinge your pelvic floor, your pelvic region towards your leg. And then, like me, I already feel a really strong stretch in my hamstring. And then, with your breath, send your breath into that area. Try to focus on. It's a really strong sensation. But if you send your breath, it will be easier. It will start to be easier with each breath. You're because then you can just relax the muscles and you can just focus on what you need to do. Then we will come back to crescent lunge and we will just basically change our legs. We don't need now the thing. And then we will come up with inhale and then just hold the crescent lunge for a couple of breaths. This is a great balancing pose as well. Again, if you have some knee problems, you can just use the blanket. When I was pregnant, because of my joints were so much more softer than it is usually, I used the blanket. And then with your next exhale, you will come down with half angel pose. Again, open your chest, look up to the sky, inhale deeply, feel that all the good vibes, positivity is coming into you. It will sort out your day. You will have a good day. And then again, up, inhale, and with the exhale, we will move to half honeymoon with the left leg. Flex your feet, square your hip, and try to move to forward a little bit, hinge from your hip area, pelvic area, and then just send your breath into your hamstrings. This is not just good for your hamstrings, to be honest, it's really good for your lower back as well. Then come back. Crescent lunge. And we simply put next to the other our knees and we will sit back on our heel. We will just tuck our toes and then sit back like that. So then we can work on our sole as well. We can stretch it a little bit. You know, a lot of people, actually we tend to forget about our sole, but they have a really, really important part of our movements throughout the day, because especially if you are having a job with lots of standing or walking, then your sole, your feet is really, really important. It has, again, at the beginning, a really, really strong sensation, but then you feel it, but then as you breathe, it will ease a little bit. When we are ready, we will just stretch our toes. We will sit down and then we will go to staff pose. So this is a great pose to your hamstrings and your lower back as well. Again, you just stretch out your legs, flex your feet, and work on to with your head towards the sky. Try to pull yourself, elongate your spine. And then you can just put your palms just behind you. So it can actually, you can push a little bit yourself towards your thigh. If you can inhale and reach up, and then to exhale, hinge forward with your lower back hinged. You can reach your, if you have a flexible hamstring, then you can reach your toes, your feet, your ankle, your calf, whatever is suitable for you. You can bend your knees as well, and then we will work on to make it straight by time. Hinge your hip, and again send your breath into your lower back, into your hamstring. If you want, you can bend over. Slowly come up. And then we will move towards supine, bent knees. Here you can just move your hips, your knees, just put on the mat wide, and then just twist them right and left. Just move your hip a little bit and your lower back as well, and then come back. And we will do a bridge pose. So you reach your heel with your hand, and for inhale, we will just lift up our body. Try to breathe normally. And then come back. We will do one more round. Inhale, lift up. Pause for a couple of breaths. And come back. Then we will just hug our knees. And let's twist to the left. And we will look towards the right. Try to work on your shoulder to keep in contact with your mat. You can keep your left hand on your knees to make the twist a little bit deeper. If you breathe in deeply, you will feel it in your lower back. It's a really, really nice feeling. A really nice stretch for your spine. And then when you are ready, come back to the center. And let's put on the right side as well. Look on your left side, onto the left side. Your shoulder, try to keep in contact with the mat. Deep inhale. Then when you're ready, come back to the center. Hug your knees. take a last deep breath. And then just Shavasana. Our bed deserves rest. Open your legs, your hands. Move further from your body. Close your eyes. And then just start to feel that you are going to mat into the ground. Let your whole body relax. Let your all muscles relax and rest. And stay here for as long as you like. Thank you for watching it. Thanks for practicing with me. I hope you will have a lovely day. Namaste.